This is Victor Martinez here, and I'm about to go through some cool, different exercise techniques. Again, these are techniques. Again, this could help you with the exercises you do already or enhance what you do already. This is gonna be different ways to approach the exercise and actually do the exercise. Again, form is always important. Form is important because it prevents you from injury and at the same time helps you, give direct force and strength and all the pump you need for that muscle, okay? Again, this is special techniques so you can learn and know how to perform that exercise better, okay? So first we're gonna start with the shoulders. Why the shoulders? Well, when somebody looks at you, every time is always gonna, the shoulders give the appearance of that look, how wide you are, how broad your shoulders are. And a lot of times clothing fits better with shoulders. So we're gonna start with shoulders, go on down with chest, along with arms, back, and eventually finish with legs. I have a favorite exercise and a great technique for every single body part. Okay, so right now we're gonna start with shoulders. One exercise is called the side lateral movement. Most people, I would have to say most people still do this exercise wrong. Why? Because it takes a lot of coordination. And without coordination, it tends to become a little difficult. So I'm here to make this quite simple. If you don't get one exercise right, there's always a way around it. So I will show you the main exercise, which is side laterals. Very important, again, and I'll show you key points to knowing how you're doing this exercise correct. No. Notice, you always have the dumbbells right to your side. They're always right to your side. But when you perform the exercise, your elbows are always slightly bent. Elbows are always slightly bent. You never want to keep your arm too straight, not on this one. This is standing side laterals. Again, your chest is up. If you're looking at me from the side, it'll look like this, chest up. Not like this, you don't do this exercise like this. Okay, chest up, again, and you want to lift it with your elbows being at the top, okay? Elbows at the top. You don't touch at the bottom. You don't want to release. You want to keep that constant pressure. Constant, and again, look at my elbows, slightly bent. And this hits the medial deltoid. The medial deltoid being right in the middle, right there from your shoulders. Your shoulders, of course, have three heads: front, medial, and the rear. Right now, we are focusing on the medial deltoid because when you look straight ahead, that is the first thing that you notice in a physique. Again, most people tend to do this wrong by actually, leaving the elbows in the bottom. You don't want to do that. Again, or just moving the elbow, you don't want to do that. Again, this is side laterals, straight to the top, to the bottom. Shoulder level, chest up. Great exercise. Now, if you cannot perform this exercise, I will show you another way you can do it, single. And this one is a bit more strict. It's impossible to really make a mistake, but I will show you because you're gonna love it. You'll use a bench, put it at a 90-degree angle, right like this. Put your body contour with the bench. You don't want half your body out, you don't want your butt out, you want your entire body on the bench. Right here, again, working the same side deltoids. This one, you keep your arms straight, again, and you raise. You want to raise it shoulder level. Again, shoulder level is right here. You don't want to go past. You don't want to stay too low. Shoulder level, okay? And as you go down, you control it. You don't drop it. Always maintain constant tension, okay? You don't want to drop. Now your shoulder's resting, and it's taken away from your workout. Okay, so right here, working directly on the medial deltoids. Try to look straight. You don't want to look to the side. That could pull the neck muscle. You want to look straight. Okay, and those are one-arm side laterals. It's a great exercise. Again, they'll give you that fullness and that look that you want for your delts and broad shoulders, all right? So now we did the side delts. Let's go to the rear delts. The rear delts are always difficult. I will have to say this because, first of all, you can't see them. They're behind you. Most people don't do them. They can't see it. They won't do it, so they just avoid it. They avoid the exercise. But I'm going to show you this one technique where it actually works. You could do it again on an incline bench. Bring it down. So most people do it bending over. Again, the way I'm doing it right now, explaining it, is where you don't cheat. You can't cheat, and your form has to work. It has to work, and it has to hit that effect area. Again, rear delts, working the rear delts. Mind you, the elbows always stay up, okay? If you look to the side, see, my elbows are right along, and I'm gonna turn it around just so you can notice. Most people will do this exercise, and this is why they do it wrong. Because even though they're down here, look at my elbows, first thing they do is this. It's not the right way because that's working back. We're not working back, we're working elbows. So by a simple twist, just a simple twist, that's it. You're hitting the rear delts right here. If I go like this, it's working traps. This, side lateral. Again, rear delts. There you go. Now we did the side delts, we did the rear delts, and for the next one, I will not show you how to do your delts without showing you how to do your anterior delts. Anterior delts are important as well. They complete your entire shoulders, and at the same time, gives you that fullness, and it helps your chest as well. For this one, there's many, many different exercises. I'll show you a couple of them, and then you decide which one you like to do. This is one of the simple ones. This one, again, you could just use one dumbbell. You can grip it, hands like this, right in between. Hold it out right in front of you, like this. Chest is up. No, again, not like this. You don't want to be hunched over and be chest up. You don't want the dumbbell hitting you. You always want it away from you, okay? So as you're lifting it, you're going to lift it shoulder level. This one, you have to make sure you don't use your traps. And that will happen. Many times when it gets too heavy, you tend to kind of use your traps. That's not what you want. You want to relax your shoulders. And stay in a relaxed position. Keep the dumbbell in front of you. And just use those front delts. Use them. Not too high. You don't want it up here. Right here. Great. I know the most common one most people have seen is both dumbbells for the front delts. This one's fun. A lot of people seen Arnold do this, and they always want to do this, but they do it wrong. Why? First off, because they start swinging, they start doing this. That's taken away from your delts. You don't want that. Really want to do it right? Again, chest up again, at ease. Chest up. See the movement. Again, and some guys, when they go heavier, they're like doing the hammer style. Again, 15 reps, that movement, you're on your way to great delts. Those were shapy movements. Again, it hits the side delts, the rear delts, the front delts, you know. Now let's go for a power movement, you know. The dumbbells. Dumbbells, again, are great. I believe they're better than the barbell, but most people still do this wrong. Why? They go too low or they go too high, trying to touch the dumbbells up top, all right? Start right here. Again, dumbbell press. These are great for mass, thickness, and overall roundness. Okay, when you do these, mind you, they're only gonna be up to the ears. Right up here, okay? Right up here, where it's flexed. It's already pumped. Any further, if you go higher, 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 you're hitting traps, okay? You don't wanna hit traps. You wanna hit this, not this, okay? Right to your ears. Shoulders. 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 Right there, all delts. All delts. Again, you don't wanna, there's no point in that. Steady movement, steady control, all for the shoulders, all right? Right here.